Hello everyone, this is my first video in my YouTube channel. This is going to be about Western Digital Cloud Pro series PR4100. This is how it looks like. You have multiple ports here. For there's two RJ45 ports, Ethernet ports, you can call us USB-A port, and these two are power supplies. This one which I have is 5 terabyte storage, and these are the different variants of NAS storages. Each and everything has its own specification and features. You can check out all these in the official westerndigital.com website, and these are the specifications of this device. Let's quickly jump into the interface, how to use this my cloud. Let me open my network drive, which is also called as NAS storage. I'll open it from my local computer. This can be connected only through your network. Okay, so this is the one which I have. This is the IP. You can only open your storage device, storage web page only through your IP and enter your user credentials. Okay, so this is the home page of my cloud. So till now, 3.86 terabyte free space is available, and you can see the basic information of the device and the health. It is healthy and it's connected to the cloud access. So this is the basic overview. If you go to users, this is where you create users in the and give them access to use this shared drive. How do you create a user? Just click on plus here and enter the username. Description is optional, and enter the password and confirm password and click on apply. The user will be created. I have so many users already, so I'm not going to create it now. For example, if you go to user profile, you can see the user information, and from here you can configure the password or reset the password if you need in future. You can add him to a group if needed. You can create a group and add the users to the group. Okay, and these are the access levels that are given to the users. For example, for support services folder, I can give him write access or just read access or deny access. Okay, so this will show the hierarchy of the user. Now it is denied. If I click here, it will update to read access, and if I click here, it will update to like edit access. You can do the files can be copied, deleted, and renamed. You can do whatever you want, and for now I'll deny it back. So next will be shares. This is where you create a folder, share folder. You click on the plus icon and enter the share name. For example, I have XYZ. You don't have to give description precisely if until it is required. Click on apply. XYZ is created. No, we can assign it if it is public here. If it is public, all the users can access this shared drive who are connected to the network. Precisely. Just listen carefully, but this public folder can be accessed by everyone. But once if you turn it off, this share folder XYZ is private now. So now you can assign the user access to whom you have to give the write access, to whom you have to give the read access. Read access is just to view, read only, just to view the share folder and view the files. You cannot rename, you cannot copy, or you cannot delete anything here. Okay, hope this will be clear. If you want to delete a share folder or or a user or even, you just have to click on minimize and ask for a pop-up, and yes, click on OK, and this will delete your XYZ share folder. And these are the next will be apps. These are the apps which you can install inside this machine. Okay, these are already installed apps. Let's not see this today, and we'll cover it in next sessions. I'm just showing the overview of the this UI, cloud UI. This is the cloud access. I'll just give a overview of cloud access. Cloud access is to use it, for example, this local storage device can be used only if you are connected to the network. But once when I assign cloud access to you to your email, you can use this cloud. You can access your files, you can access your folders from any place, like even out of your office or out of your network. You can directly connect it with your credentials, username and password. You can connect it with your from anywhere. Okay, for now this will be the overview. We'll see in detail later. Here you have all the storage configurations and information about the storage. Each one is a drive here. This is drive 1, drive 2, drive 3, drive 4. And you have volume virtualization also. We'll come back to this later. And here you have the settings. This is the general settings. You can see the device profile, language and clock and services that are offered by Western Digital. And here you can see the network settings. If you are a network engineer, you will be more familiar with network settings. This is the IP. You can find the IP from here. If you just connect the device to your network, it will automatically detect your assign an IP for itself. And here are a few network settings and the SSH. If you are familiar with SSH, you would know why this is on. We'll cover it in later in future classes. Now, so this is up for today. You can log out from here, or if you want, if the device is stuck, you can reboot it from here. This is the overview of the My Cloud user interface. So, thank you.